Well, just finished watching Daredevil Born Again episode 8, and what a fucking episode. Before we go any forward, I'm letting you know right now, spoilers are ahead, so if you haven't watched it yet, please come back. As for now, you were warned. Alright, so episode 8 was what fucking great, and probably one of the best episodes of the season. This one was actually directed by Justin Benson and Aaron Moorhead, who directed the first episode and will direct the season finale next week as well. They're the guys behind Loki and Moon Knight. But a lot happened. Let's unpack it. We start off with Bullseye in prison, claiming and just chanting that he shouldn't be locked up, he shouldn't be in prison. And then what happens? He gets transferred over to Gen Pop out of nowhere. He's supposed to be isolated as a superhero or enhanced person, right? But why? Why was he never supposed to be transferred? What do we not know? But in the cool sequence, and what we see through this movie or through the show, we start seeing things through his perspective as the color palette changes through Bullseye's eyes and goes into a blue. Really cool effect that we'll see throughout the rest of the episode. In other news, we've got Wilson and Vanessa working on their relationship. We get confirmation that Vanessa was the person she did in fact set up Luca and give Wilson a heads up whenever he was going to go kill him. So that's no longer ambiguous. We also have a moment that really fortifies our relationship as later on where Fisk actually confesses that he has Adam, shows her Adam, and basically gives her a choice. There's a key that you can free him, or there's a gun to quiet him so it never happens. And they have a little tense moment. She kills him fucking point blank, and they cement the power couple that they're going to be after that moment. Like, no shit, she just fucking blasted him. On the flip side of relationships, Matt and Heather are button heads over what happened with Muse. And with Daredevil, she basically compares Daredevil and Muse pretty similar in the fact that they're cowards hiding behind masks whenever. And that's all of a sudden, Buck knocks on the door with an invitation to the Fisk's black and white ball, which raises Matt's attention. He starts putting one and one together. What's your connection to Fisk? He's bad news. They get in a heated argument and he leaves. He's supposed to be her plus one, but doesn't answer her. He just dips out. From there, we get a revelation that Bullseye wants to meet with Matt. But Matt doesn't want to do that shit. He's all fucking pissy. He goes to Joe's for the first time since Foggy's death, which has been boarded up and whatnot. And while he's drinking there with Cherry and our bartender, Josie, he starts putting one and one together. And realizes that, yes, in fact, Bullseye was hired to kill Foggy, but by who? So now he is going to go to visit Bullseye in prison. They have a confrontation, demanding asking who hired him. Bullseye won't tell him. Bullseye only says he'll tell him if he frees him. And Matt's not going to fucking free him and save him. No, instead Matt fucking bashes his head into the table, slams it, and fucks them all up. And Bullseye says, thank you. Which Matt says, fuck you, as he's leaving, and they escort him out. We then go to the ball, the big event, right? Lots of shit going down at this event. We've got Fisk basically blackmailing every powerhead that previously told him, said, no, you're not getting anywhere in here, including Swordsman. With Swordsman, he knows about his vigilante activities, and he's securing the funding he needs for his Red Hood project. And in one of the most badass, like, Swordsman was just tough as nails. He's like, all right, bet, I got you. So that's not the last we're going to hear of him at all. We also got a cool meeting with BB and Commissioner, can't remember his name right now, in which BB reveals that she's actually been working an angle this whole time to get close to Fisk to expose him. And the commissioner says, I got your back. She gives him a card and starts feeding her details, and will continue to feed her details to make sure Fisk goes away. This is especially after a moment where a photographer takes a picture of Fisk. Fisk is pissed, sends a task force after him, and they fucking put this dude's hand in a deep fried greaser and burn his hands. And there's a confrontation with the commissioner. They basically tell him, you ain't shit, we don't listen to you, we go to Fisk. It's imploding. And the commissioner wants no part of that. Wants to take that shit apart. Now, while this is all happening, Bullseye is being looked after in prison by the doctors, and he pulls the scene right out of the fucking comics where he has a loose tooth, uses it to fucking kill the guards, the doctor, and escapes. Really cool fucking scenes showing his powers and his capabilities. Word gets back to the Fisks over at the ball, who start freaking out. Matt shows up out of nowhere because he is going to be his Vanessa's ride or die, because he has established now that the Fisks were behind this, or he's trying to get confirmation anyway. He knows they're behind it. He needs confirmation. And he's about to approach Wilson when they hear about Bullseye escaping, and Vanessa starts confessing that she hired Bullseye to kill Fisk, at which point Matt cuts into their dance and starts confronting her. She basically confirms it, also confirming that she knows that it's Daredevil, Matt is Daredevil, all while Bullseye's in the fucking balcony loading up his rifle. Matt hears this shit, and as he's about to shoot, not Vanessa, Wilson jumps in front of fucking Wilson, saves his life, and that's the moment I feel he chose to be the hero Daredevil was meant to be. Now, you see a look of shock on Bullseye's face at that same moment, and astonished, like, why did he save him? Why did he choose to save Wilson but wouldn't save me? And that's what we're going to dive into next week. A lot of shit going down in the season finale. A lot of shit going down in this one. The tone, the visuals. That final scene with Matt laying on the floor bleeding and all red. We got Bullseye's blue. Their comparisons. A lot of really cool shit. I, for one, have been enjoying this season. It's been great. I cannot wait for the season finale. It's going to be fucking amazing. I just know it. A lot of confrontations coming to a head. Woo! Daredevil, man. Some shit. Let me know what you thought about the episode down below. What you're looking forward to. Don't forget to hit the like and share. And of course, till the next alert, my nerds. Appreciate you.